The online experience for airline customers and customers going on holiday is clearly in its really early stages of development. So we need to start thinking about not a travel experience when we're thinking about online in the airlines and in the travel company, but in any online experience. And we have to determine what is the best online experience for our customers when they come to us to travel on holiday. So specifically, it's about being available anytime, any place, anywhere, at a time when our customers want to engage with us, through the channel that they want to engage with us, whether that's mobile, tablet, desktop, PC, smart TV, or whatever. We have to make sure that we have capability in all of those different channels to deliver a great online experience. When they enter into the experience, customers need to be able to access that online environment all the way through their journey. So before they leave their home, on their way to the airport, whilst they're at the airport, and of course to be able to connect with us when they're overseas for their return journey home. So it's a really important thing to understand from our customers what's important to them. And in Thomson, they've told us that freedom, ease, and choice of channel are most critical in an online experience.
What are airlines doing to meet the higher demands of passengers when it comes to the A to B experience?
Customers' expectations in terms of the end-to-end journey, so from the time that they leave home to the time that they arrive in their destination, is something that are changing very rapidly. And again, this is not just about what they do when they travel with an airline or with a holiday company, it's about what they do in their everyday life. And so when you wake up in the morning, unless you're a smoker or someone who's desperate for a cup of tea, the first thing you probably do is switch on your mobile device and start to think about your day. You think about your messages, you think about what's coming ahead. And when people are going traveling, it's exactly the same. And so what we need to do is make sure that we're providing content to our customers, to our travelers, from the moment that they get up in the morning that they're traveling. Delay information, airport information, traffic information, connecting with other channels so that it makes a really straightforward and easy journey for them to the airport. But on top of that, for customers with Thomson, they're going on holiday. So we can start to talk to them from the moment that they leave their home, whilst they're in the car with the children, through the online applications and so on and so forth, about their holiday. What can they buy when they get to the airport? What can they buy on board the airplane? What's the weather like in the destination? So really, again, focusing on the content and talking to the customer from the very start about their end-to-end journey. And then, of course, for us, we take people on holiday, so when we're bringing them back again, we can start to excite them for the B part of their journey, because they're going A to B to B to A in a holiday environment. For the B part of their journey, we can start to excite them about their next holiday with Thomson. The technology that has developed over the last few years in terms of the things which affect our customers have really put the customer in control of the travel experience. They know about things that are going on through the travel experience very often before the airline or the travel company knows about it. And so we have to be really switched on to future developments in terms of technology, and we have to embrace them ahead of our customers. So things like delay management, things like sharing information, and things like smart technology, which is actually using a customer's own devices. So think about their television. If you have a smart television, you will have programmed all of your requirements into that television, and every time you use a device and it's connected to that television and that smart device, it'll be constantly updating. And so the use of cloud technology and an enterprise system around technology is the thing that's really going to make a difference for customers. So they leave their home, they're constantly getting updated. When they arrive at the airport, screen information is being channeled to them to tell them where to go into the airport. So it's all about the cloud, it's all about real-time digital information that's available on any device for the customer traveling through the journey. It's really exciting, it's really scary, because it's really very different depending on where you are in your life. So for young people, it's an absolute expectation. But let's be clear, technology can never replace the human interaction when it comes to serving customers. It's important when anything goes wrong that customers are told about what is going on in a timely and an efficient and an accurate and truthful manner. So in our airline, in Thomson Airways, as soon as we know that something is delayed or there's an impact on our operation which is going to impact on our customers, we use their email address, their telephone number, their Twitter account, and so on and so forth, and engage with them through any particular channel, any social channel or any email channel that we can, to provide them with timely, accurate and up-to-date information. Our intention is to try to stop them coming to the airport if there's a delay. We want them to stay at home in the confines and the comfort of their own home. It's easier for them to manage. They're probably travelling in a party of 4 with a couple of children or maybe some grandparents and so on and so forth. So providing them with that information puts them in control. We constantly update that information through our websites, through the social channels, and again using things like Twitter and email, so that when it's time to come to the airport, they can come to the airport. Add to that the fact that they can do so much about their travel themselves now at home, checking in online, printing their boarding cards, all that kind of stuff. They don't have to come to the airport as quickly as they used to, and in a delay situation, it's far better to be at home than it is sitting in an airport. The airport experience for the future will be completely different to how it was just even 5 years ago. I can see a time in the next 5 to 10 years where airport infrastructure will mean that customers are checking, they're labelling, they're dropping their own bags. There'll be no such thing as a check-in desk. If indeed they choose to bring their bags to the airport at all, there may come a time when customers' bags are collected from their home and the next time they see them is when they arrive in their destination. So that airport experience is going to be much less about processing and much more about a part of the customer experience. And that will come about as a use of technology. But again, I'd stress the point that I made earlier on in our discussion. You can never replace the human interaction through technology. But quite clearly, the airport is a changing place. It's a changing place for the future. And technology and digital capability will be the thing that really, really changes it for customers. I hope it's for the better. I'm getting on. I'm not sure it will be, but who knows?